the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy! Now entering the studio are today's contestants.
An elephant enthusiast from Grand Rapids, Michigan, Steven Moul. A creative director from Plymouth, Michigan, Philip Scott. And a returning champion, a guy who's won so much money I forgot to look it up, Kyle Foley, whose 6-day cash winnings total $124,999 tough scene.
Oh.
And Colin is also here. And now, here's the host of Apex of Jeopardy, Alex Cunningham. Here are the categories for Apex of Jeopardy.
Huh, okay. Thank you.
I Spy 9 straight episodes. Everything in that category will begin with I. Drink it in, man. Dumb Ways to Die. History of Network Television. Quick Maths. And finally, Christmas. Because that was, recent.
Clever name.
What, just because it's called Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, you put a lot of thought into that.
Yeah.
What's he supposed to call it? Santa's Slaughter or something? Why did I say slaughter?
No, we're cutting that.
Okay.
Not anymore!
Damn it.
Kyle, you're our champion. Make the first selection of the game, please.
Quick Maths 400.
Alright. There's a 5-second reading timer. You will not need it. Just buzz in at 5 seconds. 26 times 3. Philip.
What is 78?
Correct.
Let's go quick math 600.
64 divided by 4.
See, I hate this reading timer because it's like, I'm ready.
Kyle.
What is 16?
Correct.
Quick Maths 800.
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10. Kyle.
What is 55?
Correct!
1000. Quick Maths.
You know your triangular numbers, evidently.
I guess. I don't know.
E to the I pi plus 1.
Oh, Christ.
3, 2, 1. Doot.
Is this 1?
No, actually. If you didn't add 1, it would be -1, which makes it 0.
Oh.
It's,
I knew it was something like that.
Euler's Law. Part of
Thanks, math major.
Yeah.
You know, you would have been a major. You'd have won the Asshole of the Day award if that was the Daily Double. And like,
I almost made it the Daily Double, actually.
We get through all the masks. I have like $5,000. I hit that. I go all in, and I get E to the power of hoopla. Dumb Ways to Die 400.
The owner of this mode of transportation rode one off a cliff in 2010. Kyle.
What is a Segway?
Correct.
600. Dumb Ways to Die.
Greek theatergoers reportedly smothered Draco of Athens to death by showering him in these as if he were at a hockey game. Kyle.
What are hats?
Correct.
800. Dumb Ways to Die.
Is the Daily Double.
Shit. That's not what I wanted.
You lead by 2,000. You must bet in increments of $200.
Yep. 1,200.
Okay. Elaine Herzberg of Arizona became the first person to be killed by one of these futuristic items operated by Uber.
Philip, it's my question.
Do we need to explain how daily doubles work?
No, I just burped.
What is a car?
Be more specific.
What is a self-driving car?
Is correct.
Okay.
And I'm going to make sure that everyone's audio is still recording, and I am recording, because for some reason I was like, didn't I just recently mute my mic for something? But
Good job.
yeah.
Good job.
Yep.
1,000 dumb ways to die.
Legend has it that the apostle Simon the Zealot was killed by this method. If only a magician had done it, he would have been fine, and I failed to stop the reading timer. Oh well. Kyle.
What is being sawed in half?
Correct. That was awfully cheerful.
Yeah, I know. Well done.
Thank you.
You're good at these happy categories.
Yes.
Like, don't depress anyone. Network television 400.
This became known as the Fourth Network in the 90s after acquiring the rights to NFC football games from CBS. Kyle.
What is Fox?
Correct.
600 television.
NBC has aired this show weekly on Sundays since November 6th, 1947, making it the longest-running show in TV history. Kyle.
What is Meet the Press?
Correct.
800 network.
This children's show, which started in 1969 and still airs to this day, moved its episode premieres from PBS to HBO in 2016. Philip.
What is Sesame Street?
Correct.
TV 1000.
The February 28th, 1983 airing of this series' finale was watched by 105 million viewers, the most of any non-sports broadcast still to this day. Philip.
What is MASH?
Correct. Steven, you're buzzing in. You know these, you're just a little slow to the draw.
Yeah.
I'm spam clicking because Kyle's too fast.
Well,
Okay.
I thought it was our system to not do that, but I can understand where they're coming from. That it's hard to get into the buzzer on the first time on Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Alright. Network television 2.
in 1996, this Big Three network was purchased by the Walt Disney Company. Steven!
What is ABC?
Hey, welcome to the game.
I Spy for 400.
I spy a rainbow containing this color sandwiched between blue and violet. Philip.
What is indigo?
Correct.
Alright, I Spy 600.
I spy a license plate of this state, declaring it to be the land of Lincoln. Stephen.
What is Illinois?
Correct. And that takes us to the interviews. I actually hit it bang on. I thought I went one over. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Usually it's Kyle's job to fix my shit, but not in this show.
Yeah, I was going to stop you if you didn't, but you stopped, and I am impressed.
Yes. All right, let's interview our players, starting with Steven. Steven, welcome to the show. First time here. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Hey, I'm Steven. I've been on AW for 3 times. It's been watching Sasuke for like over 10 years now. It's crazy. This will be like my 15th live tournament coming up, so excited for that and just happy to be here. And I'm just like testing my luck against these questions. It's fun.
16 for me. Why elephants?
Cause I don't know. Once I first spelled one, I spelled one as a challenge word in like first grade, and it's just been fascinated by them ever since. That's how it was like a spelling bee challenge word. So
Neat. How about that?
that's how.
Funny how those things stick with you, you know?
Yeah.
Moving over to Philip, I did some digging through your Instagram to try to figure out something that we haven't talked about on this show. And I came across you having a very interesting experience at an IndyCar race. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so if you don't know, I like racing. Cars go vroom.
Yes.
And so I'm in the Detroit area, so I went the morning of this the Belle Isle Grand Prix, which is an IndyCar race, and got garage passes. The fun thing about a lot of these about a lot of racing leagues is the garages are like pretty open to fans. So I was just like walk around looking at everybody do their like work on their cars, like the mechanics and stuff. It's just cool to see the cars up close. And then all of a sudden, I see IndyCar champion Joseph Newgarden like by this like group of probably like corporate people like from the sponsor that like were taking a tour because it was a big group, and I and my dad like pushed me over to go say something to him, so I did, and it was funny. I just barged right in the group, but he was super cool and talked to me for a while, and then got my picture with him, and then his handlers just dragged him away. Yeah, he is cool.
Very neat. Kyle, you've been on this show so many times that we're kind of running out of things to say, but it occurred to me in the warm-ups that we had never talked about your trips to Disney.
Yeah, back, 3 days ago from most recent one, and it was nice because it's the first time I've actually been in something like 2 years, almost 2 years exactly to the day. I think the last day I was there was December 30th, 2018, and that was at Disneyland in California, and it had been 2.5 years since I'd been to Florida. So it was nice. Long story short, my family is in the Disney Vacation Club, and it's just nice to go on rides and just unwind and be a little bit away from the world for a few days. Obviously, it was a little weird seeing everyone in masks, but yeah, it's just I really enjoy amusement parks, and obviously I helped you with the idea for episode 5 of Apex the Game Show all the way back, and it's just kind of stuck with me throughout my life.
Sounds like COVID protocols were being upheld.
Yes, if you did not wear your mask, you were removed from the park, and you had to have it over your nose, so I'm sure you were thrilled by that.
Yes.
For us to be dragged away by the secret Mickey police.
I spy for 800.
I spy something of this hard material,
So good.
often poached from poached from elephant tusks.
That
Hint,
is a tough
it's piano
scene.
keys. Steven,
What is ivory?
I'm sorry.
Well,
We'll just pretend it's about the coast.
yeah, Ivory Coast, clear. Yeah.
Apologies for the honking in the background.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't hear it.
It'll show up on the mic.
Okay. I spy for 1,000.
I spy a sign for this predominantly West Coast restaurant chain where you can get burgers animal style. Steven.
Was in and out.
Correct. Tied with Philip.
Christmas for 400.
The second line of this Christmas carol is Glory to the Newborn King. The first line is the title. Kyle.
What is Hark the Herald? The angels sing.
I will not
give
accept
it to
that. Philip.
What is Hark the Herald Angels Sing?
Yeah, you added the extra the, so I couldn't accept it.
You're
Ugh.
is that really
I mean,
the
that's
name of
how
the-
things often work on Axel and
I don't
Jeopardy,
care.
to be
Yeah.
fair.
I don't care.
Philip, you have control of the board.
No, it is.
Quick maths for 2.
9 squared.
Uh-huh.
Stephen.
What is 81?
Correct. Because episode... Oh, by the way, we got the TI going here. Sponsored by Texas Instruments. And also because it's episode 9, so...
Sponsored by the the irrelevant rapper T.I.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas for 600.
I was going to say, didn't he win the Masked Singer, but that was T-Pain.
Ah.
According to the book of Luke, this is the reason Mary and Joseph were traveling when Jesus was born. Philip.
What is fleeing persecution?
No.
Bro.
3, 2, 1. Beep, beep, beep. Kyle, you're a Christian.
I know. I didn't want to risk it.
What would you have said?
I was like, fleeing the king, I thought. But I don't
No.
know. Just-
They were going to get counted in the census.
Cool.
Is that really the story?
Yes.
Well,
How else are you supposed to count people in 0?
the old enumerators.
Guess Christmas for 800.
A German tradition states that whoever finds this food item hidden in the Christmas tree first gets an extra present. Kyle.
What is a pickle?
Correct.
I won the pickle search this year.
Neat. I always win the pickle search because I'm an only child.
Correct answer. 1,000 Christmas.
In some countries, December 26th is this holiday, which encourages people to give to those in need. Kyle.
What is Boxing Day?
Yes.
Drink it in 400.
Brazil is the leading exporter of the beans required to make this drink. Steven.
Was coffee.
Correct.
Drinking in for 600.
Fittingly, this brand of carbonated water originated in La Crosse, Michigan. What's that state? Wisconsin. Goodness. Philip.
What is LaCroix?
Yes, because La Crosse.
Cool.
Cross is French. LaCroix.
Yes.
Pretend I didn't just call Wisconsin Michigan.
Close enough geographically.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Drink 1,000.
Perhaps the most famous cocktail named after a New York borough. It's made from whiskey and sweet red vermouth. Three, 2, 1. Beep, beep, beep. The answer was Manhattan. Apparently, each of the boroughs have their own drinks. I only know the Manhattan.
I didn't know there were other drinks from New York aside from Long Island iced tea.
Well, I guess Long Island iced tea also. Philip, you're still in control of the board.
Drink 8.
This soft drink, non-alcoholic of course, is made from the bark of a sassafras tree. Kyle.
What is root beer?
Correct. And only the 200s remaining. Calm down, James
I
Holzhauer.
spy with my little eye the first point.
I spy the ring around one's pupils. Mine are green.
Weirdo.
Kyle.
What is the iris?
Correct. Hazel, technically, but green legally.
Yeah. Also, sorry for saying that. I was being sarcastic, of course.
Okay.
Christmas 200.
The character of Santa Claus was inspired by this real-life saint. Stephen.
What is St. Nicholas?
Correct.
Dumb Ways to Die 200.
In 2016, actor Anton Yelchin accidentally set his car to this. It rolled down his driveway and crushed him to death. Kyle.
Oh. What is reverse?
No.
That's stupid.
Philip.
What is neutral?
There you go. Rolled down and crushed him to his death. Pinned him on a mailbox. Real sad. He was like 28. And now the last clue. Despite what you may have heard as a kid, this does not come from brown cows. Just regular cows with syrup added. Kyle.
What is Philip's favorite drink? Chocolate milk.
Is that true, Philip?
Close, yeah. It's definitely like a podium position.
Okay. Well, that puts Kyle at 8,000, Steven at 3,400, Philip right behind at 3,200. He'll be picking first in Double Jeopardy right now. And the categories are Hello from the Other Side. We'll be talking about currency. Musical movies. Party Like It's 1999. Contemporary art. Heads of government. I'll give you the head of government. You give me the country. And finally, I'm glad Colin was invited to this call. Texas Road Help.
F you.
Love you too, buddy. Before we start, I would like to pat myself on the back for having a category called Party Like It's 1999 as the 9th category in the 9th episode. And with that, let's hand the program over to Philip Scott for the first selection of the round.
Party Like It's 1999 for 2000.
Bertrand Piccard and Brian Jones made the first non-stop trip around the world in this object, staying aloft for 20 straight days. Stephen.
What is a hot air balloon?
Correct.
Party Like It's 1999 for 1,200.
This musical sharing service opened on June 1st, 1999, then was shut down amid legal challenges 2 years later. Philip.
What is Napster?
Correct.
Side note, it kind of still exists. It's a legally licensed streaming service.
Yeah.
It's just nowhere near as relevant as it was back then.
True.
LimeWire, FrostWire. All right. Party Like It's 1999, 1600.
And now we have Spotify, and it's all irrelevant.
Yeah.
2 major oil companies merged on November 30th, 1999 to create this corporation, at the time the largest corporation in the world. Stephen.
Was ExxonMobil.
Correct. Catching up?
Yeah, I'll take heads of government for 1,200.
President of the Council of Ministers, Giuseppe Conte. Stephen.
Was Italy?
Correct. And you are now in the lead.
Heads of government for 1,600.
Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern. Philip.
Was New Zealand?
Correct. Moving you up.
All right, heads of government 2000.
President Rodrigo Duterte. Philip?
What is Mexico?
No.
Oh, man. Perfect.
3, 2, 1. Doot. And he's been in the news recently as being the authoritarian leader of the Philippines. But Philip, I believe, still has control.
Heads of government 8.
President Emmanuel Macron.
No, that's unfortunate. It's a click fest.
Apparently not. Kyle.
What is France?
Correct.
I was a little confused when I saw myself being the only one, but I thought I might have overthought it. But thank God. Hello from the other side, 800.
By the way, we have this M pattern going for the second straight. 800, you said?
800, hello from the other side.
Okay. It's the building on the reverse of the $100 bill. Here's a hint. Benjamin Franklin is on the front.
Oh.
3, 2, 1. Doot. And
It's that building in Philadelphia.
yep, it sure is, and it's called Independence Hall.
That was what it was called too, and I
know
couldn't
that.
come there.
I just couldn't. It's the register.
1200, hello from the other side.
A torch, oak branch, and olive branch adorns the reverse of this coin. Kyle?
What is a dime?
You got it. Takes up to 10,000 even.
Hello from the other side, 1600.
In 2004, this coin's reverse honored Lewis and Clark's bicentennial. The president who commissioned them is on the front. Stephen.
Who's George W. Bush?
No.
I got confused. Yeah. Frick. Oh, I thought it was the one who. I got confused. Rip. I know now.
3, 2, 1. Doot. Stephen.
Fillmore.
That's Jefferson. I just.
And worse yet, I was not asking for the president, I was asking for the coin.
Oh, I got confused.
It happens to the best
quarter,
of us,
right?
buddy. It's the nickel.
It's the nickel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Duh.
Yep.
I was going to answer something similar.
Kyle, you remain in control.
2000 from Adele. The category.
Is the Daily Double.
Oh, God.
You lead by a lot.
What's my lead? 34?
Yeah.
Okay. $2,400.
Okay. The Eye of Providence is on the back of the $1 bill, thanks to its connection to this society, of which Washington was a member.
See,
Right. It's just the reflex.
What is the Illuminati? I don't know.
I'm afraid not. Colin?
Isn't it the Masons? Or maybe it's the Freemasons specifically?
It was
Wait, no,
Freemasons.
they're the modern ones. Oh, no.
How would anybody know? How would anybody know this?
Because it's
Right.
very common knowledge?
Yeah, I gotta side with Colin on this one.
Texas, 800.
Also, have you guys not seen National Treasure? Come on. I saw both of them in theaters. Get on my level. Galveston,
about
a
that.
coastal city in the Gulf of Mexico, is a short drive on I-45 away from this major city. Philip.
What is Houston?
Correct.
Road help 400.
I-20 and I-30 will both take you from Dallas to this adjacent city that it shares an airport with. Kyle.
What is Fort Worth?
Correct. Back to 8,000, where you started the round.
I'll interject with my story real quick. National Treasure 2, I saw in theaters and threw up into my popcorn bucket with 10 minutes to go in the movie.
Ah.
Good try.
So the bad guy sacrificed himself for the good guy. They all escape with the treasure, and the president pardons Nicolas Cage, and Nicolas Cage and his ex-wife get back together.
Great.
It was not nearly as good as the first movie.
Correct. 1,200, Texas.
It was so bad you threw up.
By the way, National Treasure 2 spoilers for everyone.
From like 2007.
Did they leave to throw out the bucket, or did they just hold the bucket for the rest of the movie?
Oh, I ran my ass to the bathroom.
Texas Road Help for 1,200. I-27, contained entirely in Texas, connects Amarillo to this city where the University of Texas Tech is located. I misread that. Don't care. Kyle was the only person who buzzed in anyway because he knows this.
I hope. What is Lubbock?
Got it.
Yeah.
I am having an
1,600,
off
Texas.
night.
It's okay.
Head west on I-10 to the western tip of Texas to get to this city, home to the Sun Bowl. Philip.
What is El Paso?
Correct.
Road help 2000.
Head north from Austin up to I-35 to see the Dr. Pepper Museum and Free Enterprise Institute in this city. If you hit Dallas, you've gone too far. Philip.
What is Waco?
Got it. Good job.
Oh, wow.
Right back in there.
All right. Heads of government 4.
Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Philip.
What is the United Kingdom?
Oh, you've got it, mate. That was awful.
That was, in fact, awful.
I was actually trying to be Boris Johnson with that voice. All right. Party like it's 1999, 800.
Médecins Sans Frontières, which translates to this in English, wins the Nobel Peace Prize. Philip.
Was Doctors Without Borders?
Correct, and you have taken the lead. This has been a back-and-forth game.
All right. 1999, 400.
This continental currency became the official currency of 11 countries on January 1st. Philip.
What is the euro?
Got it.
All right. Hello from the other side, 400.
And I will not be yelled at for having two currency things in this game. This building is on the reverse of the penny and $5 bill. Kyle.
What is the Lincoln Memorial?
Because Lincoln's on the front.
I was gonna click, but you guys clicked way before I did. I just gave up.
And this should not have surprised me.
Oh yeah, seeing these two categories.
Yeah.
We need to put a daily double in there because you hate us. Musical movies 800.
Kick off your Sunday shoes for this 1984 film, where Kevin Bacon helps get dancing unbanned from a small Oklahoma town.
Oh my.
Philip.
What is Footloose?
Footloose spoilers.
All right, musical movies 1200.
John Travolta falls in love with Olivia Newton-John in the movie version of this coming-of-age musical set in the 1950s. Kyle.
Uh-oh. What is... Oh, God.
3,
What
2,
is Hairspray?
No.
He's
Steven.
in it.
Steven.
What is Grease?
Is correct.
Yeah.
Grease spoilers.
This game is so close.
Musical movies for 1600.
Yeah, this is the best one we've done yet. Will Smith stars as Jafar in this 2019 live-action remake of the 1992 animated original. Philip.
What is Aladdin?
Correct.
Yeah! Rewind time! Musical movies for 2000.
Quvenzhané Wallis plays the titular character in this 2014 reboot of the 1977 musical. Jamie Foxx plays Oliver Warbucks. Steven.
What is Annie?
Correct. And you're now into second place.
Contemporary art for 800.
This artist made a famous series of paintings of Campbell's soup cans. Philip.
What is Andy Warhol? Oh, who is Andy Warhol?
Born and raised in Pittsburgh.
All right, musical movies 400.
Julie Andrews stars as a songstress nanny that helps a Nazi captain connect with his 7 children. Steven.
What is The Sound of Music?
You're up to 10,000. And we've got an art daily double somewhere in here.
Art for 1200.
And it's not there. Though it's existed since ancient times, this public, unsanctioned style of art took off in the 1970s. Philip.
What is graffiti?
Correct.
Contemporary art 2000.
Jeff Koons' stainless steel sculptures of these, usually made by clowns, have twice sold for over $50 million at auction. Three, two, one. Do-do-do. And in the words of the first ballot Hall of Famer Alex Trebek, we figured this was the tough one. Not sure how anyone could have got that.
Can I take a guess?
Sure.
By the usually made by clowns, is it going to be balloon animals?
It is in fact going to be balloon animals. And no, I don't know why anyone would pay $50 million for art.
Okay, that was my next. Much less art of balloon animals.
Sure. And now, Philip, would I be that guy to put a daily double behind 400? Or is it behind the 1600?
Don't
50-50 chance.
I was hoping you wouldn't pick the 400 and I could swoop in and go all in on the 1600.
Unless I put the daily double behind the 400. Which, let's be honest, I'm an asshole. I might actually do that.
Alright, eeny, meeny, miny, mo,
No.
So, go eeny, meeny, miny. Alright, 1600.
Is the daily double.
Of course it is. No shit.
You know, I had to do something. Because otherwise he would have just picked it. I figured if I could have talked him out of picking 1600, that'd be an all-timer. You lead by 6,000.
Yeah. $2,000.
2?
Yep.
The pioneer of action painting, his work consists mostly of splatters of paint, like this one.
Oh man, I know.
Ha ha, Kyle.
It's a daily double.
I will know it once you tell me. I got nothing.
That's a pass.
Yep.
I did it as a bit to.
Yeah, I know. Do you know the answer?
Hell no.
Stephen?
No clue.
Do I have a chance to guess? Isn't
Sure.
that Pollock?
Jackson Pollock. And once again,
Yeah.
Colin perhaps should have been in this episode.
I mean, it's like some of these were easy, especially since I'm a shareholder of ExxonMobil. So I definitely knew that one.
All right. Contemporary art 400.
Sometimes more performance artist than contemporary artist, he built a frame that automatically shredded a painting after it sold at auction in 2018. Oh my god, this is all over the news. You guys don't know this?
Really, guys? Really?
No.
This is no stop. I don't know it. We don't.
I don't
know
look
it.
at
We're not buzzing.
Things.
Contemporary art. Who cares? Beep beep beep. It's someone we should know. Final factile.
This made major news. Like this was regular
I don't care,
news.
Colin. I don't read the major. How would I get that?
Yep, I knew
Yeah,
it was.
I don't know.
Express
I knew it was-
any interest
okay.
in that in my
I
life.
know who Banksy is. I just completely blanked on his name. I don't do things, okay?
I don't do things. Phil Scott, 2020. Color
But
eyes.
it's true, he doesn't.
Time for the final, where you'll finally get rid of me after a year and a half.
Oh yeah, Kyle's never lost this show. And
today.
you know what? It's a close game. Maybe something will go your way. The final Jeopardy category this evening is
It's the life and times of Kyle Foley. Please make your wagers.
Kyle's just wagering. I haven't said the category.
Go on.
Tonight's final Jeopardy category is pole jump. Because 3.1. Pole jump.
You made a Divine Winds reference. Congratulations.
Thank you. Make your wagers. All right, final Jeopardy category of pole jump. Here is tonight's final Jeopardy. The U.S. won 16 straight Olympic golds in the men's pole vault, but Wolfgang Nordwig of this defunct communist country broke the streak in 1972. Please DM me your responses on Discord. You have 30 seconds starting now.
This is so stressful, dude.
10 seconds. I'm worried that I only have one response. There's the other two. Kyle, you're in third place. You responded.
What is East Germany?
Is the correct answer.
Whoa, wow. I thought he was German. I didn't decide. That is a relief, and I bet 8,400.
I figured as much. We go to...
The category was the life and times of Kyle Foley. You can see why I did that.
Yes. Stephen.
I said what is East Germany?
Which is correct, and your wager
9,000.
puts you into second for the time being. Philip?
Bye, everybody. I'll remember you in therapy.
You still have to say your answer.
I spaghetti brained and picked Yugoslavia.
Which is incorrect. And you
I bet.
wagered.
4,500, which wasn't going to get me the win anyway.
No. And that means, continuing the recent streak of people winning in their first episode, the winner whose name I don't think fit on the screen, is Steven Moul. Wow, that was a hell of a game.
Yeah. Dang.
You can see the final scores there. Far and away the highest scoring, I would think. No, because that game Kyle and Colin had. Never mind. But that's got to be a record for third.
That it took contemporary art for you to get rid of me. Congratulations.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
At least if I want to get rid of Colin, I can ask sports questions, and if I want to get rid of Philip, I can just make him pay attention to things. It takes effort to get rid of.
You could have done that math category that you already did.
Stay tuned for the Masked Dancer on most of these Fox stations. I'm Alex Cunningham saying, rock over London, rock on Chicago. You know what? Just wear deodorant, I guess.
Rock on Chicago. Rock over London, rock on Chicago. We are Fox Sports. I know you hate that, but I got you with it.
Yep.
After all these years.
No. I was going to say, rock over London, rock on Chicago. This network became the fourth major network after acquiring certain NFL rights in the 19-whatevers.
We are Fox Sports. You could mix this, actually.